How's it going, RGV? Luis Ortiz with your Fox 2 Sports. Local UFC fighter Frank "Sitkayan" Trevino has closed training camp at home and is leaving to Mexico City Wednesday morning for the remainder of his preparation ahead of his return to the world's most famous cages, looking to get acclimated to the elevation as he gets closer to living his longtime dream of fighting in his native country.
It's a blessing that I was given another opportunity to go and fight at in Mexico City, and I'm really excited to go out there and just represent, as far as representing the Valley and representing my Mexican culture. I got about another 20 pounds to go, but I mean, it's not hard. I still got 2.5 weeks. As long as I get to 67 before the week of the fight, I'll be all right. I'm gonna be staying out there at Marquez's home gym. Juan Marquez's home gym, which is where everybody knows is a world champion in boxing. I'm going to be training out there with them, so I'm really excited to go out there and get in shape while I'm out there, and like you said, get used to the altitude, because I've never fought in this type of altitude before, so it's going to be interesting to see how my body reacts to it.
Trevino will face Johnny Case on the undercard of the Cain Velasquez versus Fabricio Verdum title bout taking place Saturday, June 13 in Mexico City. Trevino is coming off a 15-month layoff due to a knee injury for what will be his second UFC bout. In high school baseball, the Hidalgo Pirates are back in the regional semifinals and are 2 wins away from matching the team's deepest playoff run, reaching the regional finals. The team is currently on a 5-game winning streak, having won all of its playoff games in 3 series. Behind great hitting, Hidalgo is averaging 9.8 runs in the playoffs and have scored at least 7 runs in 4 out of the last 5 games.
The kids are believing in it, they're working on it. They understand. A lot of these kids are well experienced, and they've been to this part of it, and they understand how hard it is. We've been working hard on our batting, and the kids have been excelling in it coming to these series.
Hidalgo is coming off a sweep over Rockport Fulton in the last round and will open its next series on Friday at 7:30 p.m. against Brazo Sport. In other local news, McAllen High wrestler Matthew Perez has accepted a wrestling scholarship from Hannibal LaGrange University in Missouri. Perez finished his high school wrestling career with a record of 61-15 while competing at the 160-pound division, and will be stepping up in weight to compete at 165 in college, where he plans to major in business.
The coach actually reached out to me, and he was actually talking to me about the school because he was more concerned about my academics and actual wrestling, and well, academics comes first, so that's what caught my attention about this school.
Perez was a 4-year letterman for the wrestling team and was a regional qualifier this past season. In the NBA, the Houston Rockets remained undefeated in elimination games after defeating the Golden State Warriors 128-115 Monday night to extend their Western Conference Finals series. James Harden scored a playoff career-high 45 points as the Rockets beat the Warriors for the first time all season. Stephen Curry missed 12 minutes of the game after having left the game after a nasty fall in the second. He did return and finish with 23 points after passing a series of tests and no signs of a concussion. Dwight Howard put up 14 and 12 along with a flagrant 1 foul. The league, after review, elected not to suspend Howard for Game 5. All right, folks, that's going to do it for us. We'll take a timeout and be right back right after the break.